Welcome back to your news. Well, we had a chance to talk football as May River visited Bluffton High. Let's take a look.
What better thing to do for the Bluffton News than the two teams from Bluffton battling it out in the Bluffton Bowl, this time won by May River for the first time in the 3-year history of the rivalry, 35-21. They never trailed.
The best thing to make it a rivalry is for the goose egg to come off the end of somebody's board, and now it's a rivalry. And May River has the momentum, and they did it by essentially taking control of the offensive line and really just bludgeoning the Bluffton defensive front.
Yeah, great job done by the offensive line for May River in the game. They've got 5 big uglies across that front. I can call them ugly now. They're not standing here. Joseph Whitaker, Big Man Ferguson, Gabe Long, Connor Kovacs, and Will Wilson. And those 5 just really had their way and were able to create some great opportunities for Brandon Morales and Ahmad Green.
May River must have had close to 300 yards rushing by the time the night was finished. Morales cracked the end zone 3 times. It was just a dominant performance on that side of the football. And if they continue to do that, they will go much further than 2-0. This is a team that I think really has to be reckoned with now in Region 7 3A.
Yeah, 2-8 last year, already 2-0 this season. On the Bluffton side of things, they're now 0-2. They never quite got the momentum going. They had a couple of really long drives that didn't score, a couple that did. So yardage-wise, they made some things happen, but they didn't finish off drives, and that was the mark of Bluffton teams over the past few years.
Yeah, Bluffton teams always got into the end zone, and tonight it was just move forward, stall, move backwards. A lot of penalties that need to be cleaned up, and I'm sure John Hopton and his staff are going to be able to do that. But the way that they're going to make progress is to get that stuff cleaned up, because they don't have the margin of error that they have had the previous couple of years.
Yeah, I think that you talked about that very coherently there. Next week, Bluffton plays at Ridgeland Hardyville, a chance for them to get a little better and get some momentum going as we continue through the early part of the season. And May River will be hosting Whale Branch, and guess where we'll be next week? We'll be out at May River as the Sharks try to make it 3-0, taking on a very good team from north of the Broad. Whale Branch can play.
They can, and they're another great running team. We're going to see 2 offensive games where they just try to run it down each other's throats. It's going to be a lot of fun. Irvin Mulligan for Whale Branch, Brandon Morales and Ahmad Green for May River.
You might want to be there on time if you're going to that game, because it might be over quick if these two teams get to rolling on the ground. So that's the score here. Again, 35-21. May River wins the Bluffton Bowl by beating Bluffton High School.